Right, everybody, welcome along to my podcast, or basically match day review. We're going to be doing it on my podcast app today, and it's basically talking about Fulham's 2-1 defeat away at Aston Villa. So going into this game, I was quite confident, really, putting a good performance against I wouldn't say a good performance, but a good second half against a Preston side who came to Craven Cottage last week and gave us a really good game, actually. We came through that and drew 2-2. The second half was probably the best half we played in that game. First half was dreadful. And after the performance of the second half, I thought the character of the team, it gave us something to build upon, I felt, going into this game. With, obviously, a Doyle scoring the last-minute winner, I felt we was going to it in a good bit of form. Unbeaten in 3 games, I think it was, 2 wins away at Forest and QPR, and obviously the draw against Preston. So we're starting to build up a little unbeaten run going into this game. And I was confident that Villa, who obviously as well did lose against Wolves last Saturday in their local derby match 2-0 at Molineux, I thought it was probably the right time to play them. Obviously, coming off a derby defeat as well, it could have been a best chance to catch them, really. They'd have probably been down on the rocks, really, again, after losing a local derby, as many clubs usually would be after losing a game against one of your fiercest rivals, especially in the league as well. And to get beaten quite soundly and comprehensively as well by Wolves was another positive for me. They didn't look too great, in my opinion, last Saturday. However, each game's different in this division. You can't look at one game and think they played poor in that game, so they're obviously going to play bad in this game. You can't expect them to go and bounce back, but you can expect them to maybe pick up a rally in front of their home crowd. Obviously, the home fans really wanted that reaction. So looking at the team lineup, really, I was quite confident looking at the team lineup. You're playing Kamara up front with Rui Font up front as well, but I don't think there's a 2 up front. It was more 4-3-3 what we usually play. And I'm not too sure he was playing central out of the 2. However, it was nice to see that come up against a back 4 of Villas that wasn't full of pace, and it was good to see Kamara in there as well. Probably used for that reason, with come up against a back 4 of Alan Hutton, John Terry, James Chester and Ahmed El Mohammadi that are all not known for pace, but are good defensively and can dig in when needed to as well. So in the first half, I felt like we had a chance straight off the bat, really. Kamara had a good chance that Sam Johnston saves. And really, it's just a case of same old. I mean, of all people to go and score against us, John Terry, he pops up with a goal in the first half, and it just happens with us, Fulham. It does. Players who we don't like, players who used to play for us, just the hoodoo, really, and they just come up at all different times of the season against us, and they do score. I mean, it had to be, of all people, John Terry, as I said before, Mr. Chelsea, as everyone likes to call him, someone who I can't really stand. I think off the pitch, complete. I'm not going to say too much about it, but just one of the things where bit of a sloppy goal potentially coming down from 1-0, and it was a case of really, what can we do? I mean, we didn't play. I think the first half wasn't the strongest performance we've had, and a bit like the Preston game, it's been a first half thing where it's been a slow start, really. We create a couple of chances, but when we go a goal down, the head seems to go down, really, and it's just not great to see. And obviously, with a couple more chances in coming towards the end of the first half. And it's good to see Hansen score his free kick as well. He took it very nicely. It was he didn't put it over the wall. He put it to the other side of the keeper. Originally, from what I saw, it looked like Sam Johnston had saved it. However, it hit the post and went in. It was good for Hansen to get that goal. I mean, he hasn't been playing amazingly well in the last couple of games. Obviously, people are thinking because he scored against QPR, it gives him that divine right to start the game, which is, as much as I love Hansen, I think he's one of my favourite players. I mean, if you're not playing well, then it doesn't matter what happens. It doesn't matter if you score a winning goal against anybody. And if you're not playing well, then it doesn't warrant you a place in the first team. It's good to see him get a goal. However, he's not been playing amazingly at the moment. Obviously, with Kearney not fully fit, he did start from the bench as well, Kearney, today. He did come on the second half, and we'll get onto that in a minute or two. It was just as I go back to Hansen, it's just a shame for him. Last season was one of our biggest players in terms of carrying us, not carrying us, but contributing towards that playoff push last year, towards the latter part of the season. And I must admit, he's not completely on it at the moment, but he's popped up with some crucial goals, and does that warrant a place in the starting lineup every week? I'm not too sure, really. I mean, there could be another, if he's not playing too well, I think we could maybe give a starting place to somebody else, but at the end of the day, I'm not Lukanovic. I don't pick the team at the end of the day. And it's just frustrating to see. I mean, second half, we come out at 1-1, and I'm really thinking, okay, we've got into the break at 1-1, we could probably build on that and go and get a second goal, maybe put this Villa back forward to test. Play some balls into the channels for Kamara and Font to pick up on the chase and really stretch this Villa back line. That's not really, as I said before, not known for pace, so we can really pull them apart and stretch them with the players we've got on the counter-attack. And even if we didn't really dominate the ball over today, I don't think. And it's frustrating. I mean, to concede an Albert Adoma goal straight on the 49th minute, I think